I think this is good. I think this will work. I think this will work quite nicely. So, how's it going, guys? Welcome to another weekly cycle. What is it? I guess it's a vlog now. Although I don't know. I suppose it's still kind of a podcast. Or is it a vlog? Maybe it's a vlogcast. I'm not in my favourite field this time. I'm actually in a different field. A field that I may have mentioned once or twice. I don't know whether you guys pay attention that much to my videos that aren't YouTube poops. But I have mentioned this field a few times. In fact, you might have even seen it. But this is probably my second favourite field. I don't usually come up this end, but this is the end with the nice river like this. It's really nice. It's a really nice, peaceful place. And it is so much more secluded than my actual favourite field. Because with that one, I'm pretty much right next to a road. You've always got people walking their dogs, people on horses sometimes. And just generally a lot of ruckus. And because there's that big hedge, you also can't tell when people are nearby. And I hate it when I'm just... You see, I'm so twitchy. I'm so twitchy about people being around when I'm trying to record stuff. Just then, I was moving through the grass. My microphone picked up... I'll explain the microphone in a sec. My microphone picked up that noise, and I thought that there was somebody walking nearby. That's how twitchy I get. And so, when you're in a field that has a huge hedge, and you can't see beyond that hedge, you can't see if people are walking by, then it's you see, just then, I did it again. I keep thinking there's someone nearby, even though I know there isn't. Because nobody comes here. This is such an empty place. Like, this is right up at the edge of a huge field that nobody ever comes in. You can barely even see the other end of that field. Anyone who comes by is either going to be coming from that direction and I'll see them from ages away, or they're going to be on the other side of the river, and that doesn't matter. Anyway, I haven't even got into what I wanted to talk about in this episode. But first, I guess I'll explain what you guys are all wondering. What is this thing in my hand, and why can you hear my voice when I'm over there, even though the camera's over here? Simple answer, it is a microphone. And I mentioned it in the last vlog, I believe, that I was planning to get a microphone. And this is the one I got. I'll show you it if you want. There it is. Oh, hello. What are you doing on my camera? Hello there. Are you gonna walk on the lens? Please walk on the lens. That would be funny. Yeah, it's a Zoom H1 handy recorder thing. It's like its own recorder microphone thing, so it doesn't need to get a signal from anything in order to record. It records itself. It's its own thing. It's very nice to hold. I mean, I know when I move about like this, you're gonna hear that a lot, but that's one of the downsides of it, I guess. Sorry, left frame for a sec. But I really like this because it means that I can talk a lot quieter, because a lot of the time when I was recording, the sound was picked up from the camera, and because I was like about this far away from the camera, it meant I had to talk quite loudly in order for the camera to pick up my voice. And I don't particularly like talking loudly. I'm a person who likes to be quite quiet. But yeah, this is nice, and I'm liking this setup. I'm liking that I can just have this recording me, and I could just kind of wander around a bit. But at the same time, you know, I could be all the way over there and you still pick up my voice. In fact, I'm going to go do that. You see? I can be all the way over here, and you can still hear me. I don't know whether you can see me or not, and it sounds just bug on my neck, and it sounds just the same if I'm over here. So. It's cool. I'm liking this setup. I'm definitely going to use this again. But anyway, enough talking about the microphone and the setup and being in the field and whatever. Let's get on to what this video is actually supposed to be about. Which is, I want to update the Collab, and I want to update my video editor situation, which if you don't know about, sorry, I'm swearing at you right now, but my video editor stopped working, and I've been trying a load of alternatives, trying to get a darn video editor just so I can make videos, because that's kind of what I do. I tried to download Premiere, and apparently it doesn't work on 32-bit operating systems, which is a shame, because that's what I've got. Oh, I'm thinking maybe Vegas might be an option now, but I'm kind of waiting to hear back from the people. Hello, what are you doing on my shoulder? I'm kind of waiting to hear back from the people who make VSDC, but yeah, I've sent them a few messages, they've sent a few back. We've been kind of trying to figure out what the problem is. Nobody seems to know. I don't know. I don't know if it's a problem with the program. I don't know if it's a problem with my computer. Chances are it's a problem with my computer, because I actually managed to install it on my sister's laptop and it worked fine there. Then I just simply moved the files over, and again the same thing happened. It didn't work on my computer. So I think my computer might be the problem, which is annoying. And I also wondered if upgrading to the Pro version, because there is a Pro version which you have to pay for, but that's fine, you know, I'd be perfectly willing to pay for a Pro version if it meant that I could get a video editor that actually worked, but that doesn't seem to help anyway, so I'm still waiting to hear back from them on the latest on that situation, and until that happens I'm still kind of stuck in limbo here at the moment. I can make very basic videos like this, where I can just kind of use the very old version of VSDC, and at least I can cut and split. It's very annoying not being able to actually work on projects, especially because there's projects that I wanted to be done by now, essentially. And you know, like I said, there's that Crash Bandicoot Original Trilogy one that I really want to get out before the Insane Trilogy comes out, and it comes out on June 30th, so I've got only like a month and a half to do that, and I haven't really started it yet. It's really annoying. Well, I mean, I've started it, but I haven't like pieced it together or anything like that. There's a lot of it I haven't filmed either, so I'm gonna need to get on with that. In fact, you know, I should be using this time to film stuff. Why am I not doing that? Because I have tried. Like, I've tried using the old version to open my new projects, and it just doesn't let me. I mean, I understand why it doesn't, because obviously with the newer versions, you got a whole load of new effects and stuff that aren't in the older versions, and then it's going to open the project and be like, what on earth is a zoom rotation center? What on earth does maximal and minimal mean? It doesn't understand it, because it's so stupid. If that problem doesn't get resolved, then I think Vegas is going to be the way to go. I think that's probably that seems like that's where we're heading. We're heading towards Vegas. Not literally, although that would be nice. But in other news, the Collab. I'd like to talk a bit about the Collab. I've decided to extend the deadline for the Collab. The deadline is no longer June 1st. The deadline is now going to actually be July 15th. Yeah, sure. July 15th. I was thinking, wait, was it 14th or 15th? But it doesn't matter. Why? It doesn't matter. If there's any of you who needed more time, because like I said before, I realized that I have been doing this collab around exam season. For those of you who are taking exams at the moment. I mean, I know people take exams at different times depending on where they are in the education system. So there you go, there's more time. Hopefully that's enough more time. And speaking of the entries I've received so far, they've all been really good, and I'm really happy about that. Overall, I think they've been at a better quality than for the Five Nights at Foster's 2 collab. Because with that, I think I must have got somewhere in the region of, I don't know, like 35 entries for that, and I only ended up accepting around, like, I don't know, like 15. That's probably completely wrong, and I might just be getting that right off the top of my head. But for this collab, I've received 20 YouTube poop entries so far, and out of all of them, I think chances are I'm probably only going to reject 2, maybe 3 of them. All the rest have been really good, and I'm really impressed, to be honest. Out of the dragon eggs, I suppose they've all been good. I mean, again, they're like the minimum that you'd have to do for me to accept them is very low. Essentially, all you have to do is change the name and maybe do one thing to edit the video, and that's pretty much, you've hit the bar. That's fine, you're in. So far, I think there's only been one who I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to accept. And if you're watching this thinking, oh no, he's talking about me, isn't he? Because I didn't edit it that much. I'm probably not talking about you. I can't remember who it is, but one person, I think, just very poorly put their name over the thing and then didn't do anything else. In fact, no, there was 2 people who did that. You know, you could do a little bit more than that. Even if it's just like adding some background music, because I know a lot of people have done that and they've added their own music, and that's good. And some people have like added images or small effects, or like put a little face over the dragon egg as it hatches or something like that. Anything like that, that's absolutely fine, and you're probably pretty much guaranteed to be accepted if you do that. But if essentially you've just very poorly put your name over the dragon name and then haven't done anything else, then that's just kind of saying to me, I don't really care about this, I just want to be in this video. And I know it seems kind of harsh of me to say, well, you know, that's not good enough, but I feel like that you know, you need to at least do a bit more just to show me that you clearly want to be part of this video, and not just because, hey, you think, oh, MP Carlson's making a video, I've got to do something and then I'm going to get in. Just don't treat it like that. Don't treat it like this is going to be a way for you to get into one of my videos. Treat it like this is something that this is a collaboration that you want to collaborate with. You want to be involved in this thing. Because, you know, basically the main reason that I wanted to do the whole dragon egg thing is because there are a lot of people who are subscribed to me who aren't YouTube poopers. They're just YouTube poop watchers. Because a lot of people can't make YouTube poops or don't want to make YouTube poops and stuff like that. And it always feels bad whenever I do a collab. No, not that I've done many collabs, I've done one. But when I did the last collab, I was just thinking, like, the only people who are going to be involved in this are people who are also YouTube poopers who will subscribe to me. And it just kind of feels like there must be some way that I can involve a lot more people. Not everyone, because I know not everyone's going to be involved in this, but, you know, a lot more people than there might have been if it was just a normal collab with just making normal YouTube poops, because then, you know, you've got to reach a certain standard for me to want to accept it, otherwise I'm not going to. I'm sweating all over the microphone. The deadline has been extended to July 15th. That will be helpful for me too, because there are a number of projects that I wanted to be done before the deadline, because once that deadline hits, I'm pretty much going to be working straight into Ripto's Races 2 and you know, spending most of my time doing that. But with the whole video editor situation, it means that a lot of things have been delayed, a lot of things have been set back, so it'd be good if I had more time as well. But that also means that, like, if you've made an entry already and you can change it. You're perfectly welcome to change it, to redo it if you want, maybe. I mean, it's up to you. If you think it's a satisfactory standard, then that's good. Good on you. But if you want to, you've got plenty of time. You've got plenty of time to go back and change something. I wish I could go through things like with individual people and like say, this is what maybe you could do this to make this better, but there's so many entries, and I mean, I don't want to seem like I'm this really popular YouTuber who doesn't have enough time to read all the comments, because I'm really not, and I have plenty of time to go through each and every one of my comments, and each and every one of my messages and stuff like that. But it's difficult for me to tell you what I think you should do to improve your entry, because you know it's the way you want to do it, and you need to be the one who decides, maybe I should change this, or maybe I should do this differently, or maybe I don't know. So if you want to, then you're perfectly happy to change your entry. Interesting. There's a van over there. I can see a van all the way at the other end of the field driving across the road, and he just seems to be going suspiciously slowly. I don't really think there's anything else I wanted to talk about. I got some new shoes. Can't lift my leg up that high. Did you see them? How much would you pay me to jump in that river? I kind of want to. I kind of want to just do a run and then jump and do a backflip, land on my back, smack my back on the surface of the water, and then get eaten alive by fish. That would be a perfect day out for me, I think. That's weird. That leaf on that log almost looks like a chameleon. Except it wouldn't be a chameleon because he's well under the water, so he'd be dead. You know, like I said, like this isn't just a collab. This is going to be something that I'm doing quite a bit of as well. Like this isn't just going to be a collab thing where I kind of just leave it all up to you guys. This is it's going to be kind of a mixture of a lot of things. Not only, sorry, there's bugs and they're annoying. I hate the bugs. I don't really hate the bugs. I hate them when they're flying in my face. That one dead now. Not only is it a collab, but it's also the 10k sub special. It's also the sequel to Ripped is Racist. And in a way, like, kind of like how I kind of see Mashed Bandicoot as like, it's kind of like my YouTube poop love letter to the Crash Bandicoot series. I'm kind of seeing this as my YouTube poop love letter to the Spyro the Dragon series, and you could say that Ripped is Racist was, but Ripped is Racist was basically just a traditional YouTube poop of one game, whereas this is going to cover all of the games. Probably mostly Spyro 3 though, because the stuff I'm doing is a lot to do with Spyro 3, and of course like the whole Dragon Egg thing comes from Spyro 3. But there's going to be a lot of stuff, like some of the entries I've received so far. There's been stuff from Enter the Dragonfly, and there's been stuff from like Skylanders and things. There's been stuff from Spyro 1. What else has there been? Oh, there's been like other various Spyro things, just like not games. Like there's been stuff on animations of Spyro and things like that, and like somebody did one about the PlayStation Underground making of Spyro the Dragon, which is pretty cool. I'm really happy. Whoa! Speaking of Spyro the Dragon, there's a dragonfly right there. Oh, he was so cool. He like had massive wings and he was flying really slowly. Oh, I should have shown you guys, shouldn't I? But yeah, it's been the entries I've received so far. They've been really good, and I'm really impressed with them. And I'm hoping there's more to come. I'm hoping that some of you guys are purposely using all the time up, which I've just given you an extra month and a half. But yeah, I hope there's some more good stuff to come. I mean, if there's not, that's fine, because like what I've got so far is plenty for a collab. I think I checked, and overall it's around 24 minutes in total of entry footage. And it's going to be a long video, I'm pretty sure, the collab. It's going to be a pretty long video. It's It's gonna be a big thing, and I am looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it too, because I do want to make it a big thing, at least as big a thing as Smash Bandicoot was. Maybe I won't hype it up as much, because I did kind of overhype Smash Bandicoot. I made like 4 or 5 teaser videos and a trailer and a load of other stuff too. You get out of my face. So I won't hype this one up as much. I might do a trailer, who knows, but I won't overhype it. Okay, well, enough of that. There's a road there, but I don't know where that road leads. And I don't know how to get to that road either. It's odd. Because I mean, I came from that direction-ish. I suppose if you went on that way and went a bit to the left, then maybe you'd end up there? I don't know. I honestly can't think where that road leads, because like the way I got here is basically just a straight road. There's no turnings off. You can't turn off anywhere. How do you get there? How do you get to that road? It's like it's a weird abnormal road that just kind of doesn't go anywhere. It's like one of those places like on video games where there's like this whole area and you just can't get to it. There's no way to get to it. It doesn't go anywhere, it just kind of ends either end, but you see cars going by. And you're like, well, there must be some way to get over there then. There must be some road that leads to there. But there isn't. This is what would happen if I dropped my microphone and a dog came over. I suppose it's time to end this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know how long this is going to end up being. Probably going to be cut down quite a bit, because I rambled and went off nowhere. And my camera's running out of battery actually. So I guess that's it. Thank you all for watching or listening to another whatever. I don't know when I'll be back. Hopefully soon. Hopefully it won't be like another week or so before there's another video out. So I guess thank you for watching, and salutations. Bye.